What's up, boys? UFC fighter Cedric Dumas got arrested again. This is my boy's 15th arrest since 2014. They charged this man with a crazy amount of charges. Okay, so they hit this guy with robbery of a residence, so basically a home invasion, which is a felony, battery, which is a misdemeanor, possession of a weapon, which could be anything. Could be a firearm, could be an axe, could be a shovel, could be a pen, could be whatever. Drug possession, which is a misdemeanor, and another drug possession, which is a felony, which is kind of crazy. You get two different drug possession charges. But the bond amount for the robbery of a residence is $500,000. How much are they paying these dudes at the UFC? This dude's doing home invasions, bro. This guy's doing home invasions. This is his 15th arrest since 2014. So I read that it was his 15th arrest since 2014, and I asked Gronk. I said, "Yo, Gronk, what has Cedric Dumas been arrested for in the past? Give me all of the charges that you can." So, shout out to AI. This is what AI is really used for. AI spit out all of the things that my boy has ever been charged with. We're gonna go over it right now. So, my boy got hit with chop. Well, first of all, look at all these. Look at all these mug shots. Look at all these mug shots. So, first thing my boy got hit with back in the day, 2014, was shoplifting. Okay, charges not pursued. Then he got hit with aggravated assault and related charges. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill. Okay. Trespassing on school property with a weapon or a firearm. Possession of a weapon or ammunition by Florida delinquent adult. Okay, I mean, does that mean my boy tried to the school up? Like, are you guys being for real? All right. And we signed this guy to the UFC. Okay, cool. Acquitted on the first two charges, but prosecution abandoned the charges. Okay. 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 Resisting arrest in 2016. Found guilty. My boy got court restrictions and he had to pay a $323 fine. Not that bad. Here we go. Domestic battery. Allegedly assaulted a woman identified as the mother of his child, causing minor injury to her eyes. Found guilty January 11th. Sentenced to 12-month probation. Ordered to pay a mandatory $273 court case. $221 domestic violence trust fund, and 151 rape crisis trust fund. That's crazy. Required to complete domestic violence intervention programs, undergo drug and alcohol testing. Okay, no contact order with the victim. I believe that the no contact order has been like done up because there's a few more domestic assault charges that my boy got. Then he got loitering or prowling, which is like, all right, my boy's prowling the area. Like that's crazy. I'd be tight as fuck. They locked me up for prowling. I'd be prowling on the regular. You know, Probation violation. My boy got smacked with a probation violation. Driving with a suspended license. Then he got smacked with a DUI. Here, and another battery, bro. He keeps hitting the bitches, bro. He keeps smacking the bitches, bro. Here we go. So, felony battery, initially charged, later downgraded to a misdemeanor, allegedly slapped the mother of his child and broke her glasses, and the police report noted a text message where Dumas reportedly admitted to the act. Come on, bro. Are we being for real? Pleaded not guilty, even though he had a text message where he, admits to it. Charges were dropped on June 3rd. Prosecutors filing a proposal formal abandonment of charges during the plea hearing. Dumas spent 16 days in jail. So my boy's been, it's been having a lot of kind of bullshit arrests, except for the, domestic assault. This is the worst charges that my boy has. These are the worst charges that he's ever been charged with, if we're being real. Robbery of a residence, a battery, possession of a weapon, drug possession again. This is all allegedly. You're innocent until you're proven guilty. You are innocent until you're proven guilty. But why is this dude signed to the UFC, bro? We kicked Mozavar out of here because he was fucking boring, bro. And we're letting this dude on here. I'm not a guy I don't judge books by the cover, but he has fucking like 15 arrests in the past how many years? Since 2014. His bond is $500,000. Like, are we for real? Are we for real? Are we setting up the newest John Jones arc for Cedric Dumas? Get bro out of here. Like like come on. Like I can't even say enough. Anyways, boys, what the fuck?